Big shout out to Irvin, people. Irvin is a Patreon member as well. He's part of the Patreon community. How has Irvin done this? How has Irvin beaten you, who's requested for songs in the comments, possibly in the Discord as well, a lot faster? He has done this through the link in the description, people. Starts as low as $3 a month, people. There's 2 types of tiers. However, you get all my reactions 1 week in advance, as well as additional reactions on there, people. So if you want to join the family, jump in the link. Yes, if you don't know me, get to know me. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Kyber Chrome? What's up, Mike Patton audience, people? So as I said, Irvin has requested this reaction. Now, Irvin, well, with Mike Patton, he's a massive inspiration to Irvin. Irvin, as you have seen, if you haven't, people, I've done an interview with him. He's an artist with many skills, versatile, and so unique as a person. Please go check out the interview. I'll drop a link in the description, people. We're going to be changing new avenues on this reaction channel, so I will be interviewing up and coming artists, bands, list goes on, all around the world, UK, Europe. That's where we're starting first, but my goal is to go internationally. However, he's massively inspired by this person, and I've reacted to Faith No More a few times. However, he's also now asking me to react to him solely. So we're going to go to Mike Patton's vocal range, because I actually don't know who this person personally is. I've never heard of him before, so I'm quite interested to get into the individual themselves and see what type of artist they are, because Irvin's massively inspired by him. The way he sings, a lot of stuff, the way he does what he does with his vocals is because of him. So let's get into it, people. You know the 3, know the 2, know the 1. Let's press play. I'm just reproducing a nice search. It was made. Let me read that again. Okay, so it shows who he is. Mike Patton, vocal range, and the bands he was in. So Mike Patton wasn't in just one band. He was in many bands, I believe. It says, I'm just reproducing a nice search. It was made. If you want to see more examples, the link for the original video is in the description. Oh, okay, all right. Someone's made this. Okay. Any suggestions or critics are welcome. Critiques, sorry. This is Mike Patton's Low Notes.
If you want to open the hole.
Okay.
I've turned around. I'm a little
Okay. Well, they're like quite fast snippet kind of like clips. Okay, I thought it was gonna show like a proper like I don't know, like a documentary kind of thing, or like actual parts where he actually sings like visually of like concerts. I thought it was gonna be kind of like that. It's my first time seeing this, people. It's a blind reaction, but let's carry on.
to you.
Okay.
I want them to know it's me. It's on my head.
Inside my opium den, surrounded by some Chinamen, I'd sing the song that I sang then. Celle de don, où je m'appelais Jackie.
That's impressive. That low note is impressive, people. A lot of I think what he's imitating is stuff like you see. I don't know if I'm like uneducated right now, but a lot of stuff you see like in African cultures, that like sort of like sound he's making very similar to like the didgeridoo, that like sort of sound. It's quite cool, to be fair. It's not easy to do that, especially if you play the didgeridoo. That's not easy to do that.
Perché non ti succhi un bel pollo e lasci le donne campare? You and me are the disease, and the germs are spreading. Use me like Listerine, keeping your breath fresher. Feel the still. You must guard this secret with your life. The hour has come. Breathe life into clay.
Okay.
You walk into the room with your pencil in your hand. You see somebody naked and you say, "Who is that man?"
Yeah.
We all need some rope. Just gotta focus, you're so far away.
Alright, that's low, that's low. Alright, that's probably the lowest I've heard so far. Out of all of that, that's probably the lowest I've heard so far. So, alright, does he change it up? Is he gonna sing high now? High notes, alright. It's high notes. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Alright, so far, man, I think his higher notes are better than his lower notes. So far, that's my viewpoint. I think his higher notes are better than his lower notes. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. That's impressive. Now that's impressive. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's impressive. That's wild. That's wild. There we go. That's wild, man. To hold it for that long and then to go up. Yeah. Now we're Hey. Alright, fair, yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That sort of stuff blows me away. That sort of stuff. Yeah, man. That's not normal. Not a lot of people can do that, man. So that's a great vocal range. So I personally think his higher notes are way better than his lower notes. Yeah. This. Yeah, I reacted to that. Yeah, I was impressed.
Come on, baby.
Alright, that's the highest he's gone. That's the highest he's gone. Crazy. Alright, yo, insane. Insane. Alright, what happens at the end? Alright, so first thing first, people, if you want to see more of my face, you want to see different type of reactions, you want to request for songs on the Patreon, people, link all in the description. Pause. Subscribe. Hit that notification button. However, the Patreon is in the description, people. As well as the Discord, go and join that. And we're trying to reach 15,000 subscribers. That's the aim, that's the goal, that's the target in May, people. So go check that out. I'm very excited to see how far we get this year, man. But go check it out. Go check what out? Just join it, bro. I'm tripping up on my words, but go join, hit subscribe, hit that notification button to know when I next upload. 15,000 in May. That's the target, people. Also, as I said, if you want to request for songs like this, Patreon down below. I've explained it. But now, my overall thoughts. I feel like I've heard better. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've heard better. Now, Irvin, your inspiration to the artists themselves, totally understand that. That's a mutual connection between you and Mike Patton. No one When you have an artist you're inspired by, when you have someone you've grown up with, when you have a band, a group, whatever it is, no one can understand why you love that person to the fullest other than yourself. So sometimes there's that mutual connection with you and that artist, you and that band, you and that group. You're like, bro, they're perfect in X, Y, and Z. They make me like them in X, Y, and Z. I look up to them in so many ways. So vocally, there might be a passion and might be a connection I can't see, but that does not discredit Mike Patton's career, what he's done with his groups, how far he's gotten. People love him. He's made a career out of it, or he wouldn't be where he is, and he wouldn't be inspiring people like yourself. So you just got to give credit where credit is due. That in itself, man, is beautiful. So definitely keep on looking up to him. Definitely be inspired by him, and definitely use him as your view, or how far you're going to become as an artist. That's in your control. For my perspective, I just don't see the hype. Literally, I don't see the hype. His vocal range for me, is mid. To compare to what I've seen and what I've reacted to, his vocal range is mid. Now, his high notes are incredible. So like these notes he hit near the end. Where is it? Like, that's insane. But he went higher. I think this is the highest he's went. No, not that. He went higher. Where is it? This part. That's the highest I think I've heard from him. This is all I've heard from him. Vocal range wise, that's insane. That's not normal. Not a lot of people can do that. That's insane. So him hitting that and obviously having that versatility and vocal range is incredible. However, when he sings lower, we've heard of different artists that can sing lower than he can. I do think his vocal range is quite mid. He can hold notes for a very long time and obviously go up and down. But if you're going to compare him to many artists around the world, or many artists around the world, I personally think he's mid compared to a lot of different ranges of vocal, a lot of different artists within bands, solo artists, and how their vocal range is. I think he's mid compared to a lot of them. I know, Irvin, you've mentioned about Dimash. I think I think Dimash is better. Like, if you're going to simplify it and actually put it in a way of who's better, who's not better, I think Dimash is better. However, they're both different. They're both very different. They have their own lanes. They have their own structure. They have their own way of singing. They're both very different, very versatile in their own unique way. So you can't really compare it. But if you just want to put it in a black and white term and just simplify everything into layman's term, then yeah, I think Dimash has got a bit more of a range than he does. From what I've seen of Dimash, I believe he does. So, my view, I don't see the hype. I don't really get it. And I think he's mid. But what you see personally in him is fine, man. It's fine. You keep that connection. If you are inspired by him in so many ways, you keep that connection, man. And I think it's going to get really far for you. So, yeah. No one can tell you what you are inspired by is bad. No one can say, if I'm inspired by this artist, music, piece, whatever it is, no one can say that's bad, because that's your view and your uniqueness. So, bro, keep smashing it in your career. Hope everything goes well. I know things are going up this year, so keep smashing it, man. I just don't see the hype in Mike Patton. That's me. But that's my views. That's my thoughts, people. Over and out. Peace.